What's up, folks, and happy Thanksgiving. I am your host, CJ. This is the DMV champ, and this is the HOGside. This is our pre-Thanksgiving special. And once we get started, we're gonna pretty much we got a lot to talk about. There's some great things for us to talk about, and we'll be right back with you after these intros. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Everybody! I am your host, CJ the Hog, and this is my boy DMV, the DMV champ, Brian. Brian, what's up, man?
What's going on, sir? I'm ready to stuff my face tomorrow. What's going on, people? Happy holidays in advance.
Yeah, man, I'm ready to stuff my face too, man. I can't wait to get a hold of that turkey, and I'm telling you. So, again,
Hold
welcome
on.
to the
Quick
hard side,
question:
everybody.
Is it fried turkey or baked?
Oh, it's going in the oven, man. It's going in the oven.
You're
Not
not
doing
gonna
the fried
fry
turkey
that
this year.
thing?
Nah, not this year, man. Not this year. Not this year.
Yes,
Definitely
sir.
gonna, just go ahead and do it simple. Baby steps.
Respect.
But I hope everybody is ready to stuff their face, tomorrow. For the Washington and the Dallas fans, you guys know what time it is. It is pretty much the Super Bowl of the NFC East. Everybody know that. So I mean, this is a big game, big game. But we're gonna talk about that a little bit later tonight on the show. But right now, let's go through the weekly updates, which is pretty much the injury report. Antonio Gibson and Terry McLaurin, they are listed as questionable. Most likely, they are going to um, be able to play. They'll be able to play. Terry McLaurin was
Oh
limited.
shit.
He was limited on Tuesday, but was able to play full participation Wednesday. Most likely, he will play, but he is listed as questionable. So more updates will come to you as time goes by. DeShazo Everett and Ryan Anderson has been ruled out. Ryan Anderson had a knee injury in week 12. He had a knee injury in week 10, and DeShazo Everett had a ankle injury in week 9. They have been ruled out. Dustin
I'll just
Hopkins
IR him.
is listed as yeah, pretty much, man, pretty much. And then Dustin Hopkins, the kicker, is actually listed as questionable with a groin injury. If anybody have experienced a groin injury, those are no fun. They are
No
no
stroke
fun at all.
game. No nothing. No nothing.
But I mean, that's pretty much the injury report for. Oh, Cornelius Lucas is also listed as questionable, which is a step up from being listed as doubtful, which he was. He missed a few games. He might be able to play tomorrow, but I think they're going to go with the original lineup as they had last week. It's not a bad
That's the
decision with Morgan
smartest thing.
Moses. Switching on the opposite side. I wasn't mad at it. Morgan Moses did actually pretty well on the opposite side. So I was like, kudos.
I didn't hear that man's name.
Exactly, exactly. I mean, we're gonna get this thing off and cracking, starting with history being made. History has been made, y'all. If you guys watched the Monday Night Football game, history has been made. It has been the first time that the NFL has had an all-black officiating crew, right?
Dope.
And if you guys haven't actually caught the game, in the beginning of the game, they actually took a picture. This was the all black officiating crew on Monday, with the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. As you see here with Jerome Boger being the actually lead official. If anybody knows Jerome Boger, he's the guy with the Southern drawl accent. Um, he's the he's pretty much the he was the lead referee, and kudos to the NFL making history. Of course, you guys see that number 23 on Jerome Boger's uniform, and a lot of people ask why do he wear the number 23, and it's because of this guy. This guy is Johnny Greer. Johnny Greer was actually the first NFL black referee. And that was back in 1988. Pretty recent. But again, history has been made on Monday Night Football this past Monday at the Chiefs and the Raiders game. So, you know, Brian,
I
how
hope
did
it's
you feel
not
about?
the one and only time. I just hope they don't
Let's
just do it one time.
let's not hope that this is the only time. So, Brian, how did you feel about that when watch this game?
That was dope as hell. That just being brutally honest, dog. It was dope.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
never
man.
seen
Hey,
it.
look. I always say, bro. It's every time when I see something like that, it's always a great thing. It's always a great thing. And
It's just something
seeing all
positive right now. It's positive.
exactly facts, big facts. You know, um, another update is the Washington football team executives has released a statement, which is in the last 24 hours. Owner Dan and his wife Tanya Snyder and the team president Jason Wright came in contact with a person not affiliated with the team, but they also tested positive. That person tested positive for COVID, but Dan and Tanya Snyder and Jason Wright have been tested negative, but due to the team and NFL protocols, they will not be able to travel to the game tomorrow against Dallas on Thanksgiving. Safety is the number one priority right now for the NFL with the recent cases that's been spiraling out, and the actual recent cases with the result of the postponement of the Steelers and Raiders game tomorrow as well, which has postponed it from tomorrow to Sunday. So that made a big impact. A lot of Steelers fans are upset about it, But listen, it's all about the safety at this point. Everybody safety is very very important. So,
Yes, sir.
with this COVID thing and the cases spiking up nationwide, it's very imperative that we stay safe. All right. So that's pretty much all the updates that we have so far. As far as what happened throughout the week. But let's talk about this week 11 recap against Cincinnati. It was a pretty good game with a lot of things that I like. I like to see and a couple of things that I didn't like. But one thing that I would do want to say is, man, it sucks. It sucks. Joe Burrow left the game early due to a very bad leg injury. Very bad leg injury. I believe it was a MCL or ACL tear. I'm not sure exactly what the exact injury was, and he will be out for the season. And we never want to see these young quarterbacks like Joe Burrow get injured. Injured like this. Because it plays a big toll. It plays a big toll on them. But one thing that was very respectable was seeing Dwayne Haskins, Terry McLaurin, and Chase Young make their way over to the cart that Joe Burrow was on, and pretty much was saying, man, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna come back stronger next year. Things like that because Joe Burrow was actually a Buckeye at one point, and they were all teammates. So Brian, how did you feel when you seen this happen, man? I mean, to be honest with you, I was like, dang, I didn't want that to happen. I wanted to win, but I
Uh,
didn't want to win like this.
No, 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 no. Definitely not like that. The key man, FedEx Field is a cowboy killing. I mean, not a cowboy, but just a quarterback killing stadium. Period. And it's like a lot of
Yeah,
quarterbacks
yeah,
going down in that stadium when they playing in that stadium. But
definitely.
overall of the game, I'm gonna just be positive. But overall, the game is a solid win. Was I impressed? No. Um, Alex Smith went back to the check down king mode. They got the running game going. This is if you notice, this the third game when we actually get Gibson running, they actually win. Um, it was a lot of stuff I feel like they still need to work on, man. This going towards the end of the season. I feel like they still trying to find themselves. But overall, solid W, man.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, bro, it was definitely a solid W. One thing that I really liked was how the defense actually stood up. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Oh, they've been
defense
called
was,
out.
yeah, yeah. Defense was called out and they showed up. You know, so I was like, all right, that's what I'm talking about. I need this to be consistent though. I need this to happen in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Forget Cincinnati. I need this to happen in Dallas. Like I said, not sure if Zeke will be playing, but my main focus is
He's
Pollard,
playing.
that backup running back.
He alright. He made some plays on us before, even
You said
last year.
what?
He alright. He made some plays on us before, even last year as a
Right.
rookie. As a rookie, he made plays on us. So I mean, he alright, I guess. He doesn't scare me. That's what I'm saying. Zeke's
yeah, not
playing. And he
yeah.
ain't Zeke.
Zeke is playing, but lately as you've been seeing, he's been more explosive as the weeks came out. With as weeks passed by with Ezekiel Elliott. So what I'm saying, he's been explosive, man. I mean, it's
Oh yeah, he gonna still
yeah,
get hit though. They gotta go
yeah,
smack at him. It's only right.
exactly.
It's
And
only right.
Chase Young definitely gonna look to get his hands on Andy Dalton again. So that's we gonna see. We're gonna interested to see what happens. And I mean, why we talking about this game? My favorite part of the whole show. What's coming. It's
Your highlights.
the
Oh,
Hog
the Hog
Stars, baby.
Star.
The Hog Stars, baby.
Oh,
I gotta throw them out there. Throw them out there.
great.
First Hog Star I'm gonna throw out there, of course, my man, Scary Terry. Scary Terry. He been out there. You know, um, 5 catches for 84 yards, 16.8 yards per catch, 7 targets, and he is the fourth leader in receiving yards in the NFL.
He's a dog.
He's, he's a
He's a
dog, man.
dog.
He's a dog.
He's trying to
He's a
be
dog,
consistent.
man.
As long as
Exactly.
he got a quarterback that's consistent.
Exactly. He's been very consistent, and he's the captain. So they got their eyes on him, and he's going to get the targets. And going to the next Hog Star that I got is Ronald
Darn.
Darby.
Yes, sir, Bob.
Yeah.
And
You
strapped a good
called him.
receiver
You
too.
called him. You called him last episode, and I was very hesitant. I was like, we'll see. I ain't gonna say no, but we'll
Nah,
see.
man, y'all,
But
y'all go back. You can go back, and I was screaming him a few, like, couple weeks ago. I was like,
yep,
yeah,
you
he's been
were.
doing
You
his
definitely
job,
were.
yeah.
Yeah,
He
man. You
wasn't
definitely
getting
were, bro.
holiday season no more, man.
Yeah, you definitely were, and he locked Higgins down. I mean, we've
And
seen Higgins.
Higgins is like that,
Yeah,
yeah.
we
I
seen
wish I
Higgins.
had him.
Yeah, we seen Higgins come up against a decent number of defensive backs in the league, and he had this veteran, he had this veteran cornerback to come against, and Ronald Darby showed up. So listen, man, kudos to you, bro. He had 4 pass deflections and 5 solo tackles. So kudos to you, bro.
Good
Good
game.
job. Good game. Good game.
Do it
Good
again.
game. Exactly. Do it again. Next All Star is Antonio Gibson.
Yo,
Like we,
boy.
my boy, man. I've been calling his name since the beginning of the season, and I haven't been wrong yet. Antonio Gibson has been explosive, explosive, explosive. He has 16 attempts, 94 yards, 5.9 average yards rushing, and 1 touchdown. Listen, I can't sell him. You gotta believe it. You gotta be the believer of Antonio Gibson, and I believe I believe he's right now the leading rookie rusher in the NFL. Don't quote me on it, but I think so. I think
Maybe multi-purpose yards, like overall yards. I can see that. He been
yeah,
catching and stuff too.
I
I can
definitely
see
think
that.
I definitely think it's a overall yards. So kudos Antonio Gibson. Keep doing it. Stay consistent. All right. And another actual honorary mention is I got to put it out there that just this whole defense as a whole, like this whole defense as a whole has been dominant the whole game. I do understand that the whole fact of Joe Burrow being out and the whole team felt depleted, but regardless of the fact that defense stood up, they didn't give up yards, they didn't give up points. They remained consistent throughout the whole game, and I was happy about it. I was definitely happy about it. The defense did good. Chase Young stepped up after a lot of people doubting him. A lot of people doubted Chase Young. That's one thing I do want to get on. You know, Chase Young. Listen to the fans out there who's doubting him, saying that they don't know if he.
I don't think that our fans are doubting him.
There were, oh there were,
Oh,
oh there were. Yes, saying that he a bust. He's should have took Joe Burrow, or you should have took Justin Herbert, things like that, and
no,
listen,
nobody knew Justin Herbert was going to be this good. No one knew. And let's not
yeah,
get it twisted. San Diego was already a stacked team. They just need a quarterback.
yeah. So there were some doubters, Chase Young because of the lack of sacks that he was able to accumulate, but like I've been saying, Chase Young is a disruptor, and regardless of where he's at on the field, he's very disruptive. You seen in this game, he was able to get his hands on Finley and Burrow before the injury. That fumble that he caused against Joe Burrow, and Joe Burrow tried to
That hit
jump.
was sweet though.
Yeah, it was
That
very,
was a
it was
majestic
very
hit.
clean. Yeah, it was very clean. It was good. So listen, man, to your fans, to the fans, man, don't doubt this kid. This kid is destined for greatness. All right, don't doubt him and count him out just yet. All right,
I'm surprised he has 3.5 sacks and he gets double team and triple team every game. That's
exactly,
crazy.
exactly.
He's been getting double team and
Um,
triple team every damn game. And he's only a rookie. That
yeah,
don't make sense.
yeah.
I
You
never
know,
seen that since Aaron Donald, dog. But oh well,
you know,
that's crazy.
um, and the thing about it is, despite what people might say, Alex Smith held on. He did throw an interception. He did throw an interception, but Alex Smith held on. He also had a touchdown. But he held on. He held on. He's a game manager. I think he's by far
That's
one of
all
the
I
best.
need you. Think that's all you need. Hold on in here, goddamn it.
Look, you ain't even trying here.
I ain't
You
even
ain't even
trying. No, you
trying
try to
here,
clean him up,
man.
man. You know how I feel about Alex, man. It is
Yeah,
what
I
it
know, I
is,
know, I
man.
know exactly how you feel about Alex, but he's a game manager. He's one of the best game managers in the game,
Yes, sir.
and he did exactly what Scott Turner told him to do. We're not gonna talk about Scott Turner though.
Oh
um,
man.
I've been saying that defense to stay aggressive, man. Look what I say last episode. Jack Del Rio had to be what more aggressive.
Aggressive.
He has
Yes,
to be
sir.
more
You said
aggressive.
that. Yes,
He
sir.
has to be more aggressive, and they did. They had 4 sacks. They had four
Okay, do it
sacks,
again. Do it again tomorrow.
5 tackles for loss,
Don't
one
be out there
interception,
trying to run a nickel cover two the whole game. Do it
two
again
fumbles
tomorrow.
forced, 1 fumble recovery. This defense has been everywhere on the field, everywhere. And we talked about it. Joe Burrow out for the season. I also wanted to add that Alex Smith, he definitely made his way over to the cart, and despite everybody else that was on the field, giving the respects to Joe Burrow, it had to hit Alex Smith mentally for a second, you know, due to the whole history of Alex Smith injury and his road to recovery until today. It had to hit him for a second to see that this young kid, with the leg injury, what happened to Dak Prescott, and now it's happening to Joe Burrow. I mean, listen, you know, the guy to go to get any type of inspiration or some type of motivation is Alex Smith. Because with injuries like that, you're you're not the same afterwards. Injuries
You
like
know,
that, you're not the same afterwards. But you got to keep your head on the swivel. You definitely got to keep your head on the swivel. Alex Smith did just that. He focused on trying to get back on the field after everybody else telling him in his ear, even his wife, you don't have to.
he
you
sure
really
don't,
don't
because
have
he
to.
still was gonna get 20 something mil this year.
Exactly. You don't have to do this. Stay off the field. But he didn't listen. He was focused on recovery, and now he's here and he's flourishing. He's still a little rusty, but he's getting better and better as the weeks come. So Joe Burrow, I wish you a speedy recovery. I know you'll be back next week. I mean next year. I know you'll be back next year. So we'll be looking out for you, man. Definitely looking out for you.
As long as
So
the
the man,
Bengals build around him.
yeah, Bengals have to build around him. Get him a better offensive line. So with this game, Brian, I gotta ask you, man, what
And listen,
was different? What was different? What was different between the last 2 weeks and this week? What was different?
hmm, they ain't beat themselves so bad.
Bart?
That was one. Two, they finally got a couple of turnovers and didn't really turn the ball over. Besides that one interception by your boy again.
Right.
Um, that to me that they ran the ball. Scott ran the ball more than anything, and Alex went back to game. It just looked like regular football. That just to me, you know what I'm saying. Alex was slinging that Joe. I would like to see him still get back to slinging it, but maybe against the Bengals, they feel like they can run the ball, and I feel like they're going to have to do the same thing to Dallas again.
Yep. I definitely agree. Yep. I know you was talking to me about the strength Dallas's strength and conditioning coach, Marcus Paul. Yes, he
Yeah,
did recently pass away, and Dallas, the teammates and the coaching staff is, they're pretty much it hit them hard. So this game is definitely going to be hard for Dallas to be played. They're at home, so it's going to be a game to definitely remember, and they will definitely try to come out with a win in memory of Coach Paul. So
Ron better come ready tomorrow, man.
yeah,
Because they
definitely.
might play for that dude. They might go out there and dog us on Turkey Day. If we get spanked like that, so my food not even gonna taste that delicious no more. Like my fillers is gonna be burnt.
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
you
look.
laughing? I'm so serious,
Hey,
man.
look, man.
That turkey I'm about to eat tomorrow, yeah, it's not even gonna taste right. I ain't even gonna want to eat it for a second, yeah.
So I mean, I'm like, I'm very excited for this game, but then like in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, damn. What if what if we lose? You know
Well,
how much I gotta
it's
hear this.
possible.
You know how much I gotta hear this. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. When we beat Dallas, yes, Dallas fans, if you guys are watching this, I was all up in y'all ear. I was shoving it in your face. Even though Andy Dalton was out and y'all had to go in with whatever quarterback y'all had. Yeah, I was all up in your ear. Y'all lost, blah 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 blah. Y'all ain't had. Yeah, I know y'all ain't had no O line, but guess what? It's still a rivalry. So guess what? You lost. You lose. But this game, your offensive line is healthy. So guess what? It's going to be a battle for the trenches, and I think our defensive line can step up and be consistent as they was last week. And you know what? I'm going to call it. I say the defense will get 4 to 5 sacks.
Mm,
They will get 4 to 5
mm.
sacks tomorrow again. Again, they will get 4 to 5 sacks tomorrow. The
I
defense
kind of like
also
that.
the defense also would get, I would say, 2 interceptions, maybe 3. I think Kendall Fuller and Ronald Darby is going to step up. and shut down Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb. I think it's going to happen. I think it can happen. CeeDee Lamb has been very, very good this season. You know,
I'm not
he's
sold on
been good.
Cuz.
No, he's been good. Listen, I'm not the one to be sold on these wide receivers, too much. But CeeDee Lamb, he stepped up and he showed out.
I mean, he
But
had a good game last week. I'll give him that.
he's gonna have to come against Ronald Darby and Kendall Fuller, with Amari Cooper. And you know what? I think Fabian Moreau or Jimmy Mullins is going to be able to, shut down Michael Gallup. I'm not really, really
Hey,
worried
Cuz
about.
right there. He a baller.
Yeah, he is, but he got to come against Jimmy Muller or Fabian Moreau. And Fabian Moreau got an interception last week too. You know what I'm just saying?
Yeah, but that Bama haven't been playing for like 6 weeks, Cuz.
Yeah, but he's back. He's back in full effect, and he got his interception. So yeah,
Let's see. Let's see what that's. We're gonna see what all this about. I'm just excited, man. I'm
yeah,
excited. I'm waking up
I'm
tomorrow
excited too.
smiling.
I'm not sure if anybody else, but I have Cowboys fans in my family too. So you know how that goes.
Oh, that's gonna be very interesting.
It's going to be a lot of rah rah rah.
Be careful
Um,
though, because if mom does so, or whoever making the sweet potato pie, you gonna want to crack at that brother. Don't mess that up. You gotta stay
well,
good for that.
my mom is a Washington fan, so yeah, yeah. But my brothers, they are Cowboys fans, and
Oh wow, that's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Me being a younger brother and them being an older brother, if they win, man, I'm telling you, it's going to be like Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith.
Skip, skip.
You know,
Nah, I feel you. I feel you.
I ain't gonna never hit the end of it. I ain't
That's
gonna
what
never
I'm
hit the end of it.
saying. You ain't even gonna want to
And
eat. I'm telling you, you're not gonna
and
want to
they'll
eat your
be in
food tomorrow.
first. They will be in first. Oh my gosh, you
You're
don't
not gonna want. I'm telling you, yeah.
understand.
Dessert, everything not even gonna taste the same tomorrow, man. I'm telling you, man.
Like there's a lot of other team fans who plays tomorrow. And everybody's like, don't nobody want to watch Washington and Dallas. They're trash. Yes, yes.
No,
Okay, we
that's.
we
I am gonna watch that Steelers and Ravens game too, though.
that's on Sunday though. They postponed it.
No, no, they tomorrow.
No, they
It's.
switched it to Sunday because of the COVID.
Oh
Yeah, that's
man,
why.
that
That's why Steelers. That's why Steelers.
sucks.
That's why Steelers fans are in an uproar because there
Hold
were
on. So what's the other game? It's another game tomorrow. Then it's two games
yeah
tomorrow
it's the
because
Lions
it was supposed to
and
be three. Yes.
the Lions and Titans I believe. So yeah, I mean, listen, man, that's the Hopkins future. Get
Say
rid
that
of him.
again.
That's the Hopkins future. His future. Get rid of him.
Oh
Listen,
yeah.
you had
You
a
already know how I
you,
felt about him. I've
you
been
had a
done weeks
you had
ago.
you got a knee injury last year. You had to get surgery on it. You haven't been right since then. And it sucks. But that's all you're getting paid for. You're getting paid. You're getting paid to kick field goals, and right now you're inconsistent. Right now, and I hate to say it, but you gotta part our ways. Listen, Washington history, we don't keep kickers around that much, And the only person I've seen that's been here for so long is Tressway. That's a kicker or punter. He's been here for the longest, but
Couple of Pro Bowls too. Couple of Pro
yeah,
Bowls.
yeah, a Pro Bowl punter. How about that?
All right, go
We
ahead.
seen
Yeah,
we
this
seen a
is
few of
sad, man. Just go ahead, man. I'm so burnt.
them.
Just me bragging
we
about
we
a Pro
we
Bowl punter.
we seen a few of them. But seen a few Pro Bowl punters come our way. With yeah, you seen a few Pro Bowl punters from other NFL teams, but Tressway is on his way. I like that. I like that. Tressway is on his way. He on his way, man. But Dustin Hopkins, man, he did kick the field goal when we needed him to make it, though. I give him that.
I just don't trust him no more right now.
I mean, you got to give it to him, though. He did
We
make
did a
that field
Justin
goal.
Tucker. We did
But
a
I thought,
Justin Tucker.
yeah, but we had the Justin Tucker and Dustin Hopkins at a point in time, though.
True, true,
Yeah,
true,
he
true.
was he was dusty. He was gold dust.
There you go with that gold dust again.
He's gold dust, gold dust. You know what I'm saying? This, it was. I actually miss doing that, but with his recent
Now you gotta sit there and cross your fingers.
like, come on,
Like, man,
come
come
on,
on, cuz this is a
come on, bro,
45
come
Slim. That's
on,
how you
bro.
gotta be like, it's a 45, man. Come on, Slim.
Yeah, and it's been crazy. It's been crazy.
All
Um,
right, what's going on now? Let's get off the kicker.
um, turkey time in Dallas, man. Turkey time in Dallas. B, I know
Yes,
you're gonna be
sir.
eating everything, but what is your go-to, like, on your plate trying to watch this game? You're trying to watch the game,
I'm
and you know
watching
you're
all
trying.
games tomorrow.
So you're trying to eat and watch the game. So what is the main thing that goes on your plate when you're ready to watch these games?
Man, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm having something here at the house, at my house now, and then I'm going also house hopping tomorrow as well. So, because I'm going to have food for the remainder of this whole entire weekend, and then once
Mm-hmm.
Monday gets here, I'm done. But anyway, man, right now I'm all about fried turkey. I don't do the oven turkey no more.
Oh man.
I'm all fried turkey. Um, I need some really good macaroni and cheese, like that sweet, cheesy macaroni and cheese love. You know what I'm saying? I'm a biscuit and cornbread guy with some greens,
Oh
and then
yeah.
the candy yams, and then you know what I'm saying. I chill with that, and then I might go for one more plate, but then I gotta save for dessert. If you don't have sweet potato pie in your house, something's wrong with you. As
I
some
just
people,
learned. I just learned a lot of people don't like sweet potato pie. But
dog, people talking about pumpkin pie, yeah, I be wanting to roundhouse kick them, yeah. Like that's just horrible, son. Pumpkin
so
pie is disgusting.
my go to plate is I gotta go for the turkey first. It's turkey, then the gravy because I gotta trust those first. All right,
Yeah, the
and
gravy, yes,
then
sir.
yeah, then I got the greens, and then the mac and cheese, and then and then then the yams, and then pretty much the rolls. My grandmama rolls, man.
Mama Baskets.
My grandmama rolls, but turkey time in Dallas. Brian, what is your prediction for this game? Bold prediction time.
This is a tough one because it's a short week. Um,
We got a few predictions in the comments. I'm gonna pop them up soon.
ho-
But
hold on, just wait. Give me a second. Don't post them until like I get mine out. I'm just thinking the vibe I'm gonna get tomorrow. All right. If we do not, if we can play just mistake-free football on offense and defense, I can see us probably winning this game. Let's say 23-13.
yeah, 23-13.
Yes, sir. Us.
Okay. All right. Who are your two standout players?
Antonio Gibson
Mm, okay.
and I'm trying not to say Terry, man. Um, I'm gonna pick somebody else different. I'm gonna say Cam Sims again.
Yeah, he was a little invisible. In the Bengals game. So
No, that's
I
because they kept using him to block.
yeah, so we'll definitely keep an eye on Cam Sims. All right. Um,
Disrespect.
but my prediction 14-7. I think it's gonna be a low scoring game. It's gonna be a heavy defensive game.
Hold on, you tell me this. Hold on, I'm sorry, son. You tell me your man Alex Smith son's gonna give me 14 points on Thanksgiving Turkey Day.
Hey, listen, man, listen.
Hey,
You
yeah,
know
if
what?
we lose this, hold on, before
By the
we
way,
go any further,
I did say bold prediction, didn't I? I
yes,
did
you
say bold
did.
prediction, didn't I? Okay, all right. Scratch
But
that.
hold on, bro. Just before you finish, I'm sorry for interrupting. If Alex Smith loses this game tomorrow, I just want to see Dwayne play the rest of the season. There's nothing else we done. That means we're out of it anyway. Completely
But
out of
what
it.
if but what if it isn't Alex's fault though?
You said what?
What if it isn't Alex's fault though?
Meaning,
So you say if you lose the game, like throw interceptions and not, showing up for it. That's what you
if
mean,
he goes
right?
back to the way he played last week, which was check down king.
Well, he was the game manager. I mean, it wasn't no point in trying to
Man, let me
configure the
see.
game
Let
out.
me see.
So,
I'm trying to. You was bragging for like 2 to 3 weeks
well,
about your
listen, hold
man
on, wait,
slinging the ball. Yeah.
hold on. Despite what you might say about him, his last 20 passes has been 15 yards or more. Has been. I'm just putting
Okay.
that out there.
Yes, sir.
So, so that he trying to show everybody else that he's not the check down king.
We gonna find out. Yeah. We'll see tomorrow.
Yeah. Alex Smith did get hurt.
So
Um,
14-7 is your bold prediction score.
no, I'm gonna switch it up. My prediction will be 24-7 Washington.
Okay.
24-7 Washington. Alex Smith will throw 2 touchdowns, one being to Terry McLaurin and one being to Cam Sims. One being to Cam Sims. My standout player will be J.D. McKissick.
Respect.
Yeah. J.D. McKissick, he's been showing me, why I should believe in him as the backup. And so my standout player would be J.D. McKissick. I think J.D. McKissick will get 80 receiving yards and at least 60 rushing yards tomorrow, and he might get a touchdown. Actually, no, he will get a touchdown. Antonio Gibson might get a
I see
touchdown.
Antonio. I think he'll score.
Yeah. Another standout player is Jimmy Moreland. I think Jimmy Moreland's going to step up. He's been invisible the last few weeks, but Jimmy Moreland is going to step up and get an interception. So the defense will have 3 interceptions tomorrow. They will have 3 interceptions
Woo!
tomorrow. One being Kendall Fuller, one being Ronald Darby, and one being Jimmy Moreland. Either Jimmy Moreland or Fabian Moreau will strap up Michael Gallup. I think Kendall Fuller is going to do his job with Amari Cooper, and CeeDee Lamb will be obsolete. You know, um, Chase Young. I think this defense is gonna get 5 sacks, 5 or 7, 5 to 7 sacks tomorrow. I think it's gonna happen. So.
I never. Hold on. You was right last week. I gave you that against the Bengals game. You was right
Mm-hmm.
about that one. So you saying about 5 sacks this game or 4?
5 to 7. I'm gonna give it a range. They're gonna have 5 to 7 sacks tomorrow. I
Okay.
think I think it's definitely gonna be Chase Young's game.
I think Ryan Curry
So
gonna get about 2 of them jumps.
so we got my man Juan. He said Hopkins gotta go.
Yep.
He said Washington's gonna win by 10. So Juan, hey yo, bruh, what is your score prediction for this game? He said Gibson are gonna have 2 rushing touchdowns.
That's
2.
possible. No, that's possible.
Yeah, definitely possible. Definitely possible. How many rushing touchdowns did you have the last Dallas game? I think what,
Mm-hmm.
2? I think 2.
Probably. I guess so. Mm-hmm. He
Yeah, I
got
think
eight
so.
touchdowns for the season though.
Yeah. Alex Smith throwing for 302 touchdowns.
That's
That's
possible.
bold prediction though. Bold prediction. Bold
That's
prediction.
a unless he goes back to check down like he did last week.
I don't think so. I think he's definitely going to try to air it out because I don't know if anybody else realized it though. Is that Dallas passing defense ain't all that.
No, yeah, you're right. But once again, they at
Yeah,
home.
he said 24-14
I can see that
Washington.
happening.
24-14 Washington.
It's a possibility.
Definitely a possibility. I wouldn't put it past it. So what would you say is Ron? What does the coaches have to do to put Washington in a good position to win this game?
Run the ball and play solid defense. I mean, the only thing I can say since your boy came back is we've been better on third down now. We've been real better on third down now. Hey, do me a favor because I know you got that computer in front of you. Go to top third down offense efficiency ranking. I think the Redskins in the top ever since Alex came back in.
Hold on.
I think every for like the 3 weeks he been playing, I think they went up because at first they were horrible. We couldn't do nothing on third down. We get off the field.
Juan says he gonna have all the touchdowns if anything. And
Mm,
yeah, Steve said I'm rooting for you this week, surprisingly. And he said run the ball. And look, I agree. Brian, you might witness.
yeah,
What I've been saying.
run the ball.
When we win game, the games that we have won, what happened? Antonio Gibson had at least 90 to 100 yards rushing.
Yeah, but that's
Run it
because
back.
they're giving him a lot of touches.
Exactly.
But that goes again to your man that I'm still iffy on regardless is Scott Turner. I don't think he knows. I don't know what his scheme is. One week he wants to spread the ball, then he wants to run the ball, then he wants to play the quick pass game. It's like he trying to match up his offense against what the team might be weak against instead of what they're just good at doing. If that makes sense.
hmm So yeah.
What were we ranked on third down consistency now for the past 3 4 weeks since Alex came
So
back?
the last three games we are number 16 in third down efficiency.
And we was at the bottom at first,
Yep.
like low, like real
Yep.
low. So I see improvement on that, but at the same time, I need to see consistent scoring drives, dog. Because I be telling you, dog, the defense be getting Bama's off the field, and Alex would get the ball, and they just waste a whole drive because of penalties. They stalling on penalties. It's just certain things plays a part, and I be sometimes feeling bad for the defense because they on the field so much more than the offense, and that's when they start getting exposed. Because once that front seven starts getting tired or they getting ran up on, they're getting exposed. If
Yeah.
Alex and
I
them to get out
listen.
there and have something going on,
Hell yeah, yeah. And listen, Scott Turner, Scott Turner has to find some type of scheme. We see it, you see it. It's one of those things that just needs to happen. And it's very imperative. That
what does
like
our offense rank? I don't even know.
total offense.
Yes,
As far
sir.
as what though? As far as what yards per game?
Just total overall offense.
I mean,
Because
yards
they
per
got you got a ranking for rush, you got a ranking for pass, and then they give you a total overall for your whole offense and defense. That's how they normally do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the total offense, which is like yards per play, we're like 28. We're like at the bottom. Yeah, we at the bottom as far as like the total offense. Yeah, pretty much um, yeah, we're at 22 when it comes to the average scoring margin in points per game. Points per game, we are 29. So we just have to we definitely gotta put points on the board. That is very like that I mean that's what wins games. You gotta put points on the board. But if you look at the defense, our defensive yards right now, with the opponents, we're number 6 in
Total
the yards.
defense.
Yeah, yards allowed by the opponents per game, which is
Okay.
315.8.
And what is their third down efficiency?
Give me 1 second.
It's just crazy, dog. Like it's this team. If come on, bro, let's just keep it a stat. This team,
We're
I
we're
feel like
number
the
12.
defense,
We're number 12.
number 12 overall defense.
Yeah,
Oh no, okay, okay. That
yeah.
that's good. That's a huge
Yeah.
improvement, nigga.
So
We've been
like I said,
sucking for years.
yeah.
That's
So
a huge improvement.
this year we're 5.1. The last three we were four. Last three games we were 4.3.
Okay.
So there's been improvement with that. So I mean, what has to happen, obviously, you see, is that On paper, the defense is good on paper. All right, but when you see the passing yards being given, and things like that, a lot of people ask, well, is this really true? And we're not sure whether or not it is, or is or isn't. But
Because statistically, they play good, but if you watch the games, that's real fans and people, we seeing all these flaws and everything. Yeah, we just question everything. Like, yeah, this is a mid or half top defense.
yeah,
Okay, I can give you that.
yeah. I mean,
We
the
just not
defense.
elite. That's not elite defense yet. It's just not
Yeah, I mean, this defense has been very, very good. The defense has
solid.
been solid. And I mean, to be honest with you, we just moved up from like 27 to 18 in rushing yards, allowed per game. So we're something is definitely changing, and we just
I
have to
need
be
to see that
consistent.
offense
Yeah,
change, man.
yeah, definitely. The offense does have to get started early rather than later. So fans, this is what I want to ask you guys. To the fans, what is it that needs to be changed? What needs to be changed? In the offense. You guys seen that the defense has been pretty good. There are some things that we all would like to change, but what is it exactly that you guys would like to see the offense do better at? Let's start with you. Let's start with you, Brian. What do you think? What do you
The
think needs to
same
happen?
the same thing I've been screaming. What's the scheme? What is their scheme? Because like I said, they Scott switches it up every single week. They one week they're spreading out. One week you're running. One week you're quick passing.
So,
And
do
it's
you think
like,
do you think that sometimes that might be? I'm not saying that it's effective, but with you switching up the scheme, it pretty much puts that defense in limbo.
okay, but at the same time, if this is a young team and you're trying to develop them, they need to be good at what they're good at.
You're absolutely
That's
right, my friend.
that they have to be brute. They come on, like put yourself in. If I'm a rookie, and I'm like, what is our scheme? Are we a power run team? Are we a punch you in the mount team? Then we get physical defense. We gonna come at you. Like the defense has a scheme. I can see what the defense scheme is. It's been the same thing all year. It works some games.
Oh
It
yeah.
don't work all games. But the offense has been up in the limbos. Like Antonio Gibson, I understand about the O line and everything as well. And we can go back to 4 or 5 episodes ago. I've been screaming that O line is a serviceable O line. It's not elite. It's not great. It's serviceable. They will get their moments. But my thing
But the
is they
question
need
is the
consistency.
but the main question is how many times are you going to be serviceable? Because eventually injuries will happen.
Yeah,
We all seen it.
it's been a whole
How
year.
how many times are you going to continue to be serviceable and not actually put the just be consistent. We see it with the Colts offensive line. We see it with the Giants offensive line. It's been consistent, and something has to give. At this point, to
Comes to
where right
coaching,
now,
man.
yeah, like right now. The offensive lineup that we have for the last 3 weeks has
It's
been okay. Has been okay. Has been okay. So, but despite how it's been okay, I think just going out with a quarterback this year is still not the priority.
Thank you. It's that dang on
It's
line.
not the
It's the
priority. If
line.
anything, I go for a linebacker. Yeah, it's an offensive line, or you go out for the linebacker. Right now, yes, we need a linebacker. We need a middle linebacker to be there. And with our record and our place, in the draft right now, I say we go out for Michael Parsons, linebacker for Penn State. I say go out for him. I like Michael Parsons. He has that defensive mindset. As a leader, and I think he's definitely going to be. I think he's going to be great. He'll be a great fit for the scheme with Jack Del Rio.
Hey, I wouldn't even be mad at that. This once again, man, we thinking too further ahead in the draft part. But like I said, to answer your question, man, I just feel like that offensive coordinator needs to have some consistency. That's just plain and simple. And then Alex
Yeah,
need to knock. If
yeah.
you still say it's rust, he need to knock something off and throw me some touchdowns. The offense needs to score. I just want
Yeah,
to see some
nah,
consistency from the offense.
yeah, man. Hey, bro, I agree with you, and I definitely don't disagree with you on that one. Like some type of consistency needs to happen, bro. And we all know that. We all know
I mean,
that. We
people
all see
keep
that with
beating up
Scott
the
Turner.
defense. I'm seeing the defense out there busting their butts. They run it.
Yeah,
Dog, our defense runs a nickel. Our scheme is run a straight nickel heavy mostly all the time. They running a nickel. One
these
thing I'm
guys, these guys are tired. These
yeah. If
guys
you got to
are
keep going on the
tired.
field,
Yeah,
you're on the field more than your offense, dude. You're going to get exposed.
exactly.
It's common sense. You can't go touchdown, field goal, punt, interception, fumble, punt, field goal, and think you're going to win games like that. That's too many drives
So let me
where
ask
you don't
this.
do anything.
Let me ask this. What is your thoughts right now? Because I know your thoughts on Ron Rivera early in the season. Seeing how things are starting to finally come together. Yeah, it's too late. You might say it's too late, but what are your thoughts on Ron Rivera now?
I'm gonna be positive today. I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna say
What?
I'm gonna
You're gonna
be.
be positive about Ron Rivera? Let me find out.
Maybe I'm in a Thanksgiving mood. Whatever, man. Uh, I, I can see the king. I can see the team like playing for him. Like they
Okay.
competing. They not just turnover. Like even the games when we lose, they're not blowouts. It's been like I said, there's been a couple of blowout games, but most of all the games the Skins lost by field goals or a touchdown. So they're
Right.
competing. They are competing. They not no pushovers. So I give Ron credit for that, hands down. The team seems to wrap around and they believe in his scheme and his goal. So I give him credit for that. I mean, that's hope. You got to look at it that way. That's hope.
So, do your record change? 'Cause I think I want to change my record prediction at the end of the
My
season.
record position is the same.
Wait,
Five
let me
and
see.
11.
Wait, you said 5-11?
Yep.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna say it. I gotta put it out there. 6-10.
Thank God, something more realistic.
6-10. I said 9-7. And in the back of my mind, I'm going to stick with that. I'm gonna stick with that. 9-7. But realistically, that's my bold prediction. But realistically, 6-10.
Okay.
Realistically, 6-10. But my bold
I wouldn't even
prediction,
be mad if we go 6-10. That's a huge
my
improvement.
bold prediction, 9-7. Thinking to happen. Don't count it
So
out
I'm
yet.
telling you, if we go 9-7,
Don't
we
count it
going
out.
out. We going out, bro. We going out. That's all me. Because I'm like, bro, that's a hell of a prediction you just predicted.
Yeah, hey, listen, I think it can happen.
I just don't see it
Fans,
though.
if this is your first time watching this episode, we've been predicting the end of the season for the Washington football team. So Brian says 5-11. I say 9-7, but realistically 6-10. And if you guys come close, like if you guys are one win off, from the actual prediction, we will give you $50. $50. That's
Only two fans that we see that
only
were
two
close,
fans. Yeah,
that we
only
would
two
cash
fans.
app. We'll find a way to cash app you the $50 to you. That was the goal.
So, with that being said, if it's your first time watching, what is your prediction for this end of the season? You can say anything. You can
Oh,
say
we're gonna
anything.
check to make sure we know who fans, certain fans that made their predictions. Stick with your predictions.
Mm-hmm.
Don't keep changing them up.
Yeah, don't keep
You
changing
gotta
them up.
stick with it, man. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say no names, but Yeah. You know you are.
Yeah.
You know you are. But listen, you know what? Yeah, 6-10. I think it happened.
Thank you, son. About time you came into the
Yeah,
reality bubble, son.
6-10. But in the back of my
You was
mind, I'm
off
still
in La La
in the
Land,
in the
man.
in the back of my mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking 9-7. 9-7. I'm sticking to my guns. It's
Oh man.
9-7. 9-7, 9-7, 9-7. I think it happen. I think it happen. It's
I don't see it happening.
yeah.
Alex gonna have to go off. Like he gonna have to be Kansas City Alex Smith for us to go 9-7.
Kansas City, Alex Smith. Listen, I think it happen. Don't, it could be 49ers, Alex Smith.
I don't want 49ers Alex Smith. Don't do that. Our 49ers Alex Smith was 16 touchdowns and 3 interceptions out of a whole season. So that's averaging 1 touchdown a game. And you're a
Hey,
starting quarterback.
you blame that on the coaches
No.
though. Blame that on the coaches though. Don't blame it on Alex Smith.
Nah, that's the way Alex plays. Um, go
But
go to the fan questions, Joe. Go to the fan questions. I'm not messing with you tonight. You're gonna start trying to defend that man.
hey, look, man, look, I'm gonna keep defending Alex Smith because despite what everybody
Yes.
think, I'm gonna say it again. Despite what everybody think about Alex Smith in his last 3 games, his last 20 passes has been
Over 15 yards.
over 15 yards. Check
That's
down
good.
what?
He
Check
still
down
check
what?
down King.
I,
He
I, I
still
can't
check
hear
down
you.
King.
I can't hear you. Check down what?
King.
All right, man. We're gonna move it. We're gonna move it along to the best part of the show, which is you
Words
guys
from the
been you guys
fans.
been hearing from us for a whole hour. You know what I'm saying? A whole 60 minutes. So, words from you guys. What do you guys, want to say about the Washington football team? What do you guys think the Washington football team need to do? Or do you guys have any questions for us? Or just throw out your predictions out there.
Hold on, I got one question I would love to have for the ask the fans, and this is real though. All jokes aside, even though tomorrow's Thanksgiving, I would like for at least all the fans that's watching to please comment. What is one thing you are thankful for
I
and
was just
why?
about to get to that.
That's
Exactly.
okay. Yes,
Yeah, you.
sir. I would
Yeah.
like for that to do that. Yeah.
Yep. Definitely. So you guys heard him. What is one thing that you guys are thankful for Thanksgiving? B, I'm gonna let you go first. You got the floor.
Man, to be brutally honest with you, man, just after this COVID-19 and everything that's going on, and I've been working through it and everything, I'm just thankful for my family, my son, my kids, and my health. Everybody healthy right now. It could be more serious situation, so I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. What am I thankful for? I gotta be honest, man. Like this pandemic has hit me way to the left. I mean, it's hit everybody way to the left. But for me,
Yep.
it hit me hard. It put me in places that I never thought I'd be in. But one thing that I am thankful for, I'm thankful for the lessons that I've learned. During this pandemic. And it's been valuable lessons, and it made me into the person I am today. And without this pandemic, I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. I'm here for you guys. Like I'm like I'm here for y'all, man. Like I'm here for y'all. We got B here, we got this HOGside going,
And this
so
has been fun.
yeah, it's been real fun. It's been real fun having you guys interact with us, things like that. So, I'm very thankful, for having this podcast, having you guys. And I mean, shit, that's it pretty much, and I don't know what exactly, how I don't know if this would happen if the pandemic didn't happen. That's just real.
Yeah.
That's just real,
And things
So
happen for a
anybody,
reason, brother.
things happen for a reason, man. So guys, what is one thing that y'all thankful for? It is Thanksgiving tomorrow. So what is one thing that y'all are thankful for? You know, um, Pretty much, just lay it on us, lay it on us. We got some time. We got some time. Nobody thankful for nothing. Nobody thankful for nothing. Nothing.
Hold
I'm
on, they
thankful for
might be
y'all.
typing. They might
Yeah,
be
they might
typing.
be
Give
typing.
them a second. No worries. Give
Give
them a
them a
second.
second.
Give 'em-
Take all the time y'all need. Take all the time y'all need.
If not, oh well.
Yeah, but yeah.
So who we play after this Dallas game?
After this Dallas game, that's a very good question.
Because that's when we're gonna get to the itty grin of the season. Because there's only 6 games left, and I
Yeah,
think the last 3 games is Seahawks, Pittsburgh, and Philly. Then we play Philly one more time.
I think so. Let's see. We have the Steelers, we have the 49ers, the Seahawks, the Panthers, and the Eagles. So, you know what? I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. The Steelers will beat the Ravens this Sunday, and we're going to beat them the week afterwards. Nope.
They're gonna undefeat us. Huh?
No, they're not. We're going to
The
give them their
only
first
team, the
loss.
only team I think that can
Nope.
beat the
Nope.
Steelers is the
We're going to
Chiefs.
give them their first loss. We're
We're
going
gonna
to
have
give
to
them
get
their
the Big
first
Ben.
loss.
We're gonna have to
We're,
get the Big Ben.
and we will. We will. We're going to give them their first loss. Definitely. So, Steelers fans, actually, we're going to have a special guest that
Ooh,
week because this Steelers fan has been talking a lot this season
he has a
about
reason
how.
to.
I mean, yeah, of course they do. Yeah, of course. But I definitely want to have him on here for, after this, for this week. This game is coming up next week against the Steelers. But so guys, again, we appreciate you guys. And if you guys didn't type yet, that's all fine. We're thankful for you guys. I'm
For
thankful for
even
you
watching.
guys. Yeah, for even watching. I love y'all, man. I love y'all. And you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Stay safe. If you guys don't have to travel, don't.
I ain't
You
going
know,
nowhere. Just
stay safe.
house hopping.
Eat a lot of turkey. Get full. Get fat. Get nice and fat. Get ready for Black Friday. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving and a wonderful weekend. Get ready for Sunday football. I'm your host, CJ the Hog, and this is the DMV champ, Brian. And we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Oh, also, please be mindful that if you guys aren't Washington football team fans, you can also check out pigskin.com and sign up for our Pigskin Nut Gold membership. Pigskin Nut is pretty much the reason why we're here now. They're the ones who um we pretty much have every team. We pretty much cover everything football content, no clickbait, updated content, upgraded content. So please definitely follow us and it'll be worthwhile. The Priskin Nut Gold membership is free and you would get unlimited access to football content all around the board. From NCAA to XFL to NFL, you name it. So you guys have a good night. This has been the HOGside. I'm your host CJ, and see you next time.